Cost concerns have been at the forefront of discussions in the real estate sector recently, especially with the scarcity of budget-friendly housing choices in Colorado. This pressing issue is propelling school districts within the state to take decisive steps. Administrators across various Colorado school districts are making their mark in the real estate market through diverse approaches. This includes forming alliances with property developers, building compact houses, and in some instances, taking on the role of property managers, as reported by the Denver Post. Getting more involved in housing. Educational districts in the more affluent areas of Colorado are spearheading these initiatives. Notably, a suburban Denver district, Douglas County School District, is considering a venture with developers to transform its land into residential spaces for its staff, the report detailed. Officials from various regions are stressing the urgency of this approach. They highlight that increasing educators' salaries isn't a viable solution, as the funding for state K-12 programs doesn't support a proportional pay increase to offset the rising living costs. This situation calls for more economical housing solutions. Addressing a broader challenge, Tony Bird, the superintendent of the Summit School District, which includes the small urban area of Breckenridge, shared with the Denver Post, "We're tackling a more systemic problem. The stark reality of living expenses versus income means that if we want to adequately staff our schools, many districts are compelled to take matters into their own hands." If you're finding this discussion enlightening and want to stay updated with more insights like this, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Stay informed and keep learning with us. Now, let's continue with more on this topic. An expensive non-coastal market. Research from the property analytics company Zonda reveals that Colorado ranks among the priciest inland real estate markets in the U.S. Homebuyers in high-cost inland markets, as well as various metropolitan areas nationwide, are finding themselves devising innovative strategies to achieve homeownership, remarked Ali Wolf, Zonda's lead economist, in October. Those in the market to purchase are exploring different avenues such as settling for smaller properties, relocating further from city centers, extending their financial limits, seeking unconventional financing solutions, or even drastically relocating to more economical regions. Colorado is also grappling with a shortage of available homes, a common issue in many prominent real estate markets nationwide. Rental prices continue to pose a challenge, as indicated by Zillow-sourced data referenced by the Post. On the higher spectrum, Aspen's median rent hits around $35,000 based on recent figures. This affordability problem extends to other ski resort towns too. The report highlighted that in Frisco, median rent stands at $5,500, and in Breckenridge, it's approximately $6,000. For context, Denver's median rent is $2,169, per Zillow's data, the article noted. Traditional methods aren't enough. Administrators have resorted to more conventional methods to boost teacher pay, such as local ballot measures proposing tax hikes to fund salary increments or district investments. While some efforts have been successful, they frequently fall short of generating enough funds to counterbalance the rising housing expenses. In Colorado's Douglas County, part of the Denver-Aurora-Lakewood metro area, a recent vote approved a tax measure intended to raise teacher wages by approximately 9.2%. Even with this increase, the starting salary will hover around $50,000, which is insufficient for living in Douglas County, explained Aaron Kane, superintendent of Douglas County School District, in a conversation with the Denver Post. The district is considering utilizing some of our land and collaborating with property developers to potentially create affordable housing options for our educators and staff, Kane shared with the publication. Such initiatives by these Colorado districts are not without precedent. Earlier in the year, a district in Florida started examining a similar strategy to attract more educators. This plan involves repurposing a former junior high school in St. Petersburg, Florida, into a budget-friendly housing complex. As we conclude our exploration of Colorado's innovative approach to addressing the challenges of teacher recruitment and housing affordability, it's clear that these pioneering strategies are more than just a local solution. They represent a shift in how educational institutions can play a role in broader societal issues. By bridging the gap between the realms of education and real estate, these districts are not only enhancing the lives of their educators but also setting a precedent for systemic change. If you're intrigued by the intersection of real estate and institutional initiatives, You might find our next topic equally compelling. How to host real estate events that convert, delves into the world of effective real estate event planning and execution. This video will equip you with the knowledge to create events that not only engage but also convert attendees into clients or partners. If you're curious about harnessing the power of events in the real estate world, be sure to check out the video on the screen now for valuable insights and strategies. Thank you for joining us, and remember, the right strategies can make all the difference in both education and real estate.